this position, and what's when he tries to counter, what's when he does this, what's when he does that, and everything. So, but everything has been in this sort of close distance contact supine guard position. I want to actually take this into a more distant situation now, so that when we're like this, so I'm on my feet, my opponent's in supine guard, and how I can pass, and we're going to start on a topic that's called outside passing. What this means is I basically try to pass without giving him a guard, okay? So, because if I'm coming in here, I'm giving him a guard. Even if it's not a very good guard for him, he has a guard now, okay? So, and outside passing is when I'm in this kind of an area and I do stuff like this, where I have a pass, but he doesn't really have a guard. He doesn't have control of me. So my movement is a lot freer, okay? So we're going to start, he's just in sort of this grilled chicken. We're going to start with the, what if the guy is really dumb? And progressively make the opponent a bit smarter and start working on that kind of reaction. So the very first thing we're going to do is just grabbing the legs. This is going to be, like I said, we're going to assume our opponent is really dumb. And all we're going to do is just crescent step here and go into side control. Okay? This is more about that crescent step. Yes, unless your opponent is an idiot and had his first day of Jiu-Jitsu, you're probably not going to get this to work right away. But it will initiate reactions from him that will work. So it is something you need as a basis, okay? So even if this particular reaction doesn't work, it makes him react to a way that you can use. So again, we're coming here, grabbing the legs, and the main thing, I need to control the legs so that he can't guard, okay? So if I have him here, if he tries to start hooking in, and exactly, this is, you see what happens. We're going to be working with that reaction later, okay? So, and I use that to control, and I start to crescent step over here, and I just fall into side control, okay? So, I think that's pretty simple. We'll start with that, and like I said, we're going to progressively make our opponent more intelligent in his reactions, okay? So let's start just with that. I'm here, I start to crescent step over, and he's not just going to lay there, but he's going to start coming towards me, exactly, and start trying to frame out. Frame, I'm talking about. He's going to start trying to frame out, okay? Now if I just try to jump in here, he's got his frames, he can reclaim guard, okay? But he's got this constant kind of pressure pushing into me, and we're going to use that for our pass now, okay? So I'm here, crescent step, he comes over, and when you see him come over here, we take a grip on those legs, and we toss him over here. And then we can go directly into side control. And this is what I meant with the first pass isn't practical, okay? You're not normally going to get that pass to work. But you see, when I do that, it makes a reaction on his side that he has to do, otherwise he gets passed, and I can use that to finish my pass. So even though the first pass isn't something you're going to use, it's something you need to enter into to use a better pass, okay? I always like the comparison of the boxer's jab. You're not assuming you're going to knock out your opponent with the jab, but you need the jab to open him up for the big shots that will knock him out. And it's the same idea here, okay? So, kind of going over the mechanics, same thing again. A crescent step, he comes over, and what I'm doing is I am essentially, he is already pushing in this direction, okay? He's got to push in this direction, otherwise I smash into him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull him in the exact same direction that he's pushing. And you see how easy he just flops to the side. And he's already perfectly in place for knee and belly, and into the side control. Okay? It is deceptively simple. When you do it to someone, they feel like an idiot, but it works. It actually does work because, again, you've got him in what we call a lot in Jiu-Jitsu a dilemma. Either he lets you pass, or he frames and pushes you away, which gives you the other pass. So it's sort of, do you want the dumb pass or the pass that makes you feel dumb? Okay, so just showing it one more time. So again, pressure in. Really important is you need this pressure, okay? So crescent step in and shoot. Okay? So let's practice that one.